What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Today we finally have another channel update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we have the channel update for the winter of 2021 as we progress into Q1 of 2022. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video, and I am so excited to be here. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy end of the year, if you will. This is coming out towards the very end of the year, so I hope you guys all had a fantastic 2021. We have a ton to dive into in today's video, and you guys already know the groove of channel updates where we give the full explanation on what to expect on this channel. My name is Redriveraviation. Once again, I would like to thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. We have a ton of awesome stuff to go into in today's channel update, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. So, with all that being said, we're gonna get started. So we're gonna go over a little brief background real quick, kind of go over this awesome little setup that we have going here. And we have a ton of material to dive into today, so let's get started. So first and foremost, you guys are probably gonna be noticing some changes. I'm gonna go from the least significant to the biggest significant. The first thing is from the previous channel update. There is a different model over here. It's a little bit crooked, but that's all right. It is the Delta Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-80 to complement the American Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-80. Both these are absolutely amazing 1 to 200 scale aircraft. I got them on Waffle Collectibles restocks, and I'm super glad to have them. So very nice additions right here with these two Super 80s right here. The next thing is my Super 80 t-shirt. This is one of the items I got for Christmas. Thank you so much, Mom. She did an awesome job. But I got the Super 80 t-shirt. It is a little bit wrinkled, so don't worry about that. We'll get it washed up and it'll be looking good. But I really wanted to get this one for a long time, just never pulled the trigger till Mom did it for me. So thank you so much, Mom. She did an awesome job with that. So very excited. We do have the water bottle over here as per usual, looking good. And then over here, we'll talk about this more in depth a little bit later, but one of my biggest items to my equipment setup that I've recently acquired is the MacBook Pro 2021 14-inch model. I'm so happy to have it. An absolute facility this thing is. This thing is going to carry the channel for years to come, and I'm really excited to get more in detail about that as well. It's an absolute facility to say the least. So really excited to jump into today's video, everybody. I really hope you guys are as well. We have a ton to dive into in today's channel update. So I went back and watched the fall 2021 channel update. Obviously, that's how I always do these channel updates, to get a grasp of what we're going over. In this video particularly, even though it is the end of 2021, I'm gonna save the whole year recap for its own video, and that'll be coming out on New Year's Day, January 1st. That will be Saturday. This video particularly is gonna focus on, it's kind of a cumulative version of what happened in Q4, and we are gonna talk about a little bit about the whole year, but we're not gonna dive too far into detail on that. But we are going to talk about here what's going on in 2022 for Q1, of course, like I mentioned before, and also what happened in Q4. So with all that being said, let's get started. To kind of go over the format, I really liked the last one that I did, so I'm going to be sticking with that format. The first thing I did was recap the previous quarter. That was quarter 3. This time we'll be recapping quarter 4, and to complement that, we're also going to be going into full detail about what to expect in Q1 and early 2022. So really hope you guys are excited for it. We have a ton of material to go over as per usual, so I'm not going to waste any further time. But I will say, man, how about this setup that we have going right now? We got the full backdrop of the collection back there. Some of the models are getting ready for a Dallas update, so if you're wondering why there's missing pieces, that is why. And then, man, it just looks super good. I will be honest, I do have the HyperX Quadcast hanging out up here. It does a really good job. Dang it, am I not going to be able to get that out of the frame? There we go. So the HyperX Quadcast doing an awesome job up there. It was in a couple of previous videos as well, so if you're wondering why the audio is so good, that is why. But very glad to have the HyperX Quadcast up there. Absolute facility that is. But we have a ton to dive into, everybody, and I'm super excited to say that we'll start with quarter 4 recap for 2021. First and foremost, it was so much better than Q3, and I'm very happy about that, as you guys know. And we have a lot to dive into. So the first thing that we're going to do is take a look at all the videos we uploaded in Q4 2021 and all the videos that we did. So let's jump onto the MacBook and talk about that. I'll talk about the MacBook particularly more in a little bit. Besides, the only thing I have to say right now about it is it's so good, and I'm really happy with the investment. So here we go. So we did the recap for the channel update fall of 2021, and the main objective was to get back on track for Q4, get things reestablished, and hopefully do the best of our ability recovering from mono. And I think we did a really good job with that. We started with an Albuquerque update that was really good. Followed by that, we had a fan mail, layover vlog, and that's when the real life content got back reestablished, and we did such a good job with that this quarter, so I was really happy about that. We also got tier lists going, and those were very consistent. They're really fun to do those, so I was really glad to get those back on track. We finally had Phoenix make its return, as it returned in early October as well, which was absolutely awesome. And we got a really good groove going. We did the live stream announcement for the 30 model giveaway. That was absolutely awesome with the Midwest model store. That was a bunch of fun. We had numerous airport updates in here, along with some different videos. We had fan mail going strong as well. Plenty of tier lists, to say the least, real life content, more airport updates. And it was really pretty consistent in terms of that content form until we got to mid-November, when we had massive unboxing 16. That was absolutely awesome. The video to this point has about 3,500 views, and I can't thank you guys enough for all the support on massive unboxing 16. It was absolutely awesome. So thank you guys so much for that. Really excited for more massive unboxings to come. But that was a great way to get massive unboxings and unboxings in general reestablished. So looking really good right there. Transitioning through, we finally had some variety make its lineup in late November into the schedule. We had a Happy Thanksgiving video. Along with that, we also had a Black Friday model retailers video. It seemed like you guys really enjoyed that. So thank you guys for the support on that. We also had a What's Going On with Gemini Jets releases video. It seemed like a lot of you guys really enjoyed that one, so thank you for all the support on that. We continued through our real life content. We were wrapping up the last leg of the Dallas and Phoenix day trip, which we'll talk about a little bit more in depth in a little bit, with the American Airlines Airbus E319 from Dallas to Tulsa. And then we finally got into a really good groove of small model unboxing videos, I should say, where we had the American MD-80, the miscues and replacements unboxing. We had Darren Lego American unboxing, which was really cool. Tier list continued to be a common theme throughout. And as of late here in mid-December, we've had some awesome videos, including the Southwest Lone Star 1 in Arizona 1 video, Orange County update, another tier list, October 2021 part 1 for NG, a quizzes video, which I was really excited to get back in the lineup, and a Merry Christmas video. And then the day that I'm recording this, we have a Phoenix update coming out, and then tomorrow on Tuesday, so 2 days ago for you guys, as long as everything went according to plan, we had a very cool video about getting into, the beginning of my professional pilot career and everything along the lines of that. So really awesome period right here. I was very pleased with quarter 4. Going more in detail, getting back on track was a huge theme, and what I was ultimately trying to do to get back on track with the channel and everything. If you guys do not know, in the middle of this year, during Q3 2021, unfortunately, I had a really bad case of mono, and it really took me down for a solid period of time. I'll link that channel update so if you guys want to watch it to kind of get the context, but it was really rough, and it took a lot of my energy, and unfortunately I was not able to consistently upload my normal content for a very extensive period of time. But once we got back on a good groove, everything's working really well. We didn't miss too many uploads, which was really nice, and we had some live streams, which I was very happy about, and hopefully more to come as well. The real life content was very happy with how that worked out. There was no real issues there. Everything stayed very sustainable, so I was really happy with that. Let's see here. Again, the live streams were really nice. The airport updates went super strong. We had no real miscues or issues there. And then Phoenix got back reestablished. We're still in wait and see mode on storyline. I'll talk about that a little bit more here in a minute, but I was really pleased with that. Again, we also had some really cool videos, as I was mentioning, but the full Dallas and Phoenix day trip video, that was really cool. And then the quizzes video, that was really fun to do, so I was very happy with that. So ultimately, what a quarter Q4 was. I was really pleased with the progression and how consistent we got and how on schedule. I was very pleased with it. The fan mail went strong once again. I was very happy with the fan mail. Tier list went really strong. I was very pleased with how consistent tier list turned out to be. And then getting into those miscellaneous videos with unboxing videos, quizzes even starting to make their thing, Darren American Lego, and some different videos like that. So ultimately, was really pleased with Q4. I think it went really well, and that was absolutely awesome in terms of Q4. Let's see here. I'm going to talk about, let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want to do analytics first, if I want to talk about the content forms first. I'm going to dive into the analytics. I think it makes a little bit more sense to do the analytics right now. So here are the analytics for this quarter, and they were slightly down from the last quarter, but I think there was a couple of reasons for that. I'm not too upset about that. So 65,400 channel views. I can't thank you guys enough. That's an absolutely awesome number. I think it was closer to 100,000 for Q3. There's a couple of reasons. Number one, if I'm not mistaken, Q3 had an additional month tied onto it when I had those numbers. So I think it was more like 85,000 or something like that. Still a little bit higher. And then the second thing, the algorithm drastically changed about September. I'm pretty sure the views went significantly down, and that applies to everything besides airport updates and some unboxing videos and just a couple of miscellaneous videos that can really be tied on to. And I'm not here to gripe about it. I'm just simply telling you guys what happened. For example, all the in-flight videos, they don't perform like my other videos. Unfortunately, most of them barely are able to make it over 100 views, which is unfortunate, but it's all right. The tier list videos are pretty good. I'm not complaining with the tier list videos. I think they do pretty well. So the tier lists are pretty good. And then miscellaneous videos as well. For instance, the fan mail videos, those don't perform the absolute best. Again, those in-flight videos are the main ones that really just don't perform quite up to the level of the others. So I feel like the in-flight videos not performing as how they once did, and then just a complement of everything in between kind of was the reason for what happened there. But I still think we did pretty well for the most part, so I'm not too disappointed with that at all. And then the other thing is, even though videos were so much more than what they were previously, again, the algorithm just drastically changed. And I am actually gonna put a graphic on here to take a look at, I'm gonna put in 504, kind of just to see, sorry, this thing gets glitched out a little bit. So if I put that in there, I'm gonna take a look at the full graph. It's about the same. One thing that I'm noticing tremendously is since November, the videos have been pretty well performing, and then they seem pretty similar. There was a couple more spikes previously, so believe it or not, I know this is kind of ridiculous to do this on camera, but I just want to see what's going on. So I'm actually going to change the time frame back to September 30th, because I remember I said 100,000 channel views, which is ridiculous because I know that doesn't seem right. So let me see. Yeah, it said 110, so I guess there was just more. It just seems like there's more spikes in the range that I had, which is pretty interesting, but regardless, very, very interesting. But again, I'm not too disappointed or anything, like I was mentioning, just how it flows sometimes. So, hey, it's all right, not too upset about that, but definitely pretty interesting to see those numbers on here. So, and I think it was a little bit more time. Yeah, definitely a little bit less, but that's all right. It's all good. It happens, I suppose. So less views, watch time, 5,000 hours. Thank you guys so much for that. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was slightly less as well. I think we had 7,000, I believe, previously. So one number that was tremendously down, and I think it's just a broad thing to everybody's subscribers. We only gained 228, which is perfectly fine. Just kind of unfortunate because we were really going strong on subscribers there for a while, but a little bit stagnant. So I may try to see if there's anything particular going on there. I do notice a couple of days are in the negatives, which is a little interesting, but most days are positives, and as the number would suggest. So interesting, but yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but all good. And then revenue, not really too much to dive into there. That's kind of my personal business, I suppose. So, but I can't thank you guys all enough for the support. I was very, very pleased with how the quarter went. There were so many great videos, and it was so much fun. Instagram was a bunch of fun. I was really inconsistent compared to what I usually am, so I apologize in advance on that. But we still had an awesome quarter. I think it was a really good rebound period, massive unboxing. Number 16 by far, absolute unit of a video. So glad that did tremendously well, including also multiple other massive unboxings and Psycho AvGeek videos as well. Really pleased with how this went. So very happy with it. So once again, can't thank you guys enough for all the support. It really means the world to me, and I'm very happy to see the progression. But as of late, I'll even just go to the last month just to kind of give us a little bit better of a taste on stuff. So 2,000 views, 1,400 watch hours. That number right there is quite a bit less than usual. I think it's just the lack of live streams, and also to complement that, I think everybody's just been busy with the holidays. So, and then the subscriber counts, I can just look at the last year glance, and yes, it's definitely a lot less than what it was going really strong there. Again, I'm gonna look into that just to see if there's anything I'm doing wrong or what the situation is there, but I think it's just a worldwide algorithm thing. But still glad to see all the new people here and everybody. So thank you guys so much, I really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. So Q4, absolutely awesome in terms of analytics as well. Getting back on topic in terms of everything that I had written down here, model sustainability, pardon me. So glad to see the content getting really sustained. Like I was mentioning, it's really, really awesome to finally be on a pretty good groove here. So I was very, very pleased with that. So really glad to see models back on a sustained schedule, if you will. And then also the real life content, just getting that fully solidified, was really, really happy about that. And it just really provides a whole nother layer into the channel. So I was really, really happy with that. And I thought that went really well, and you guys seem to enjoy it as well. So that was absolutely awesome. We also got a couple live streams going, as I was previously alluding to, particularly the Midwest Model Store announcement and also the Black Friday stream. So I can't thank you guys enough. I hope to do a couple more very, very soon. That's my goal. But hopefully we will be able to progress, pardon me, not progress or whatever I said, progress into that. So that's the ultimate goal there. And then plenty of one-offs as well. I just am very happy with the amount of different videos that we had, including what's going on with Gemini jets and different unboxing videos, along with quizzes making their return, which I was really happy about, and all kinds of fun videos in there. So I was really, really happy with the amount of content that we had. I thought it was really, really nice. So really, really nice lineup right there. Once again, tier list became very consistent to complement real life content, and then all the airport updates carrying the channel and doing their thing. So I was really, really happy about that. Very, very pleased to see the progression there. So really, really nice lineup right there. That was absolutely epic. So very, very nice right there. Progressing into some personal stuff, I want to talk about school, marching band, and the new normal a little bit. So school went really well. Was glad to finish out this semester strong. Cannot believe we only have one more semester left, but I'll leave that into, or high school, but I'll leave that into the next section of this video. But the preview for 2021. One thing that I want to really improve on in 2022, I said 2021, I apologize. One thing that I really want to improve on in 2022 is being able to fluidly talk. I talk a little bit faster than what I probably should, so I'm going to try to improve on that, because when I botch a lot of things, it's not the most ideal situation. So, but yeah, we do our best, as you guys know. And then to complement that, like I said, school, very glad to finish 2021 strong. School was really good, and I'm very, very happy that it went well. To complement that, marching band went really well. Really enjoyed it, and just band in general. Cannot believe that we only have one more semester left, but it was a bunch of fun, and that went really well as well. Needs to stop singing as well. Once again, I'm trying, guys, I apologize, but sorry about that, everybody. But what I was getting to was tuba's been really good. Playing trombone has been a bunch of fun. So I've been having a bunch of fun in band. It's really, really awesome. So very, very nice right there. And then the new normal as well. What I call the new normal for me is in terms of my health. As you guys know, the monitor recovery has been very rough to this point, but I've been a lot better. I have legitimately been a lot better. I wouldn't say that I've been perfect, and there have been some days that have been very long, but for the most part, I've been doing really, really good. As you guys have been able to see, I've been grinding out content really, really good, and there's been so much of it. So, and then on top of that, a lot of things in my personal life have got better. Not perfect. I still have a lot of areas that I'm hoping to improve on as a person, but that's obviously not something that you guys see all day, every day. But just to mention, I have been doing pretty well, so just to compliment that. So everything in that regard's been going well, and then I'm going to talk about this more in depth later in the video as well. But in Q4 of 2021, I did begin my professional pilot career. I just did a full video on that. That's very long and goes very in depth into the process, but was really, really excited to begin that. That's been a lifetime dream of mine, and I'm really, really excited that that process is finally underway. So really, really glad to get that established, and really excited for what's to come on that front, on that behalf, whatever you'd like to say. It's been absolutely awesome to see the amount of progression in that front already, and how much fun that's been. So I've been very, very pleased with that. So that's been going very well. as well. I guess I'll say it again. But really glad to see flying going strong, and that's been a bunch of fun. So quarter 4 ultimately, really good quarter. A lot of great things happening. Definitely a tremendous bounce back from where we were previously, and honestly, I'm very happy with the amount of progression we had. My apologies about the sun. Weather's playing tricks and doing its thing. I turned on all the lights just for that to come out. So we made dark clouds over there, so that's probably going to be a pretty quick transition. But regardless, really good quarter. Was very happy with it. So with all that being, that was way too fast of a transition. With all that being said, okay, pardon me guys, hopefully we get back on track now. But with all that being said, we're gonna transition into the preview of 2022's Q1, which I'm really excited to talk about. I have a lot of big plans. So going into 2022, I have a bunch of resolutions. It's really bittersweet because this is my final semester in high school, my final semester in this location. It's tough, guys. It's tough. We're gonna have more individualized videos talking about the future, talking about what's to come, talking about the transition, and there's gonna be more that we're gonna talk about in depth. So it's gonna be a little bit different, and there's gonna be a lot to come. But in terms of, it's not gonna affect Q1. But I just want to say before, we'll have a whole section on it later in the video. But just to compliment, we will have a full video on that. So, but gonna make this quarter really good. Like I said, I cannot believe that it's already here, but like I said, we're gonna make it our absolute best, and it's gonna be absolutely awesome. So with that being said, we're gonna jump into the Q1 schedule, and we're gonna begin with the subtopic of model airplanes. First and foremost, I cannot thank everybody enough for all the support on all the model videos. It's been absolutely awesome. Very glad to see you guys enjoying all the airport updates, all the model unboxings, and everything in between. It's been so much fun to see you guys really enjoying it. So that's made my day, and I'm so excited for more content to continue on the model front. So we're gonna start with airport updates. Very pleased to see all the airport updates being really sustained really well. All the airports are going really strong. Notably, Dallas has been doing great. Phoenix as well. Just in general, the airports themselves. Tulsa's been absolutely booming. November and December were huge months for the KTUL. Albuquerque is going to have a big 2022 ahead. That's where we'll start 2022, which I'm excited about in a couple days. So that's going to be awesome. Pensacola, Reno, Orange County, all those airports are doing their thing. So very happy with the progression there. And it's really looking good. So that's going well. I don't have a ton of additional things to say in terms of the model airport fronts. We're just going to keep moving and grooving, as you guys know, talking about those airports individually in their own videos. Very happy about the Orange County ramp redo. I did mention wanting to do an expansion on that. It wasn't necessarily an expansion, but, well, I guess. I don't know what you would want to call it. But that's been redone, so I don't know if I'll touch it up anymore. Just depends on how the collection progresses and what the needs are. But I'm pretty happy with that for the moment. So that's looking really good. So transitioning into the next expansion topic, I guess, if you will. I talked about my ultimate plans for Dallas in the previous one, so I won't go back into that more in depth. But obviously, I would love to do that at some point, but that's way down the line that we're talking about. Outside of that main topic, Tulsa, the mat's still TVA, the GA mat I should add. And then the actual airport itself, I've thought about redoing it. I'm currently in contemplation mode. I'll keep you guys informed on my thoughts on that. I kind of have some ideas in terms of what's going on with that, but I'll bring that more to light at a later time. So really excited for that as well. So model airport's going really strong besides storyline, and I do want to talk in depth about storyline because Q1's going to have some big things for storyline to come. So ultimate goal is to get storyline back resustained sometime in Q1. I did mention I really wanted to get it going by November and December, but unfortunately it just did not happen, so I apologize about that in depth. Definitely hoping for January to get that resustained because we are well overdue on a storyline update. Like I said in the previous channel update, I'm very sorry that it took so long. Just a lot of other content that that I've got reestablished to this point before Storyline has returned. So I sincerely apologize about that. Storyline will be coming back in full-fledged very, very soon. I really hope you guys are excited for that. So that is the plan in terms of Storyline and all the model airports. Not a ton to go into. Very happy with how you guys are enjoying them, so thank you guys so much. Editing will also potentially be slightly different as we move over here, and I'll talk about that more in depth in a little bit. That goes for all the content, but airport update style may be slightly different. But for the moment, rocking strong with Albuquerque, Dallas, Phoenix, Pensacola, Reno, Tulsa, Orange County. I think I'm forgetting a couple. I think you guys know all the airports at this point. So that's the plane there. They're all sustaining strong. I'm very, very pleased with them. So that is the current situation with those. Transitioning into unboxing videos as we know it. We love unboxings. They're my absolute favorite, or all of the videos are my favorite, of course. Massive unboxings just hit me, let's be honest. Thank you guys so much once again for all the support on Massive Unboxing 16. I can't thank you guys enough. So glad that you guys enjoyed it, and more where that came from for sure. Currently planning on Massive Unboxing 17 with quite a few models that I got for Christmas and that have accumulated over the last month. So I'm really, really excited about that. So expect that sometime in early January, most likely. And then transitioning from that, just made a huge Shapeways order that I'm super, super pumped about, and that will be its own Massive Unboxing. So that'll be Massive Unboxing likely number 18, as we'll transition into getting a lot of Shapeways planes in here, which I'm really, really excited about. So those will be the main two for the moment. We will have some singular individual unboxings as well. Quite a few of those have already came out, entailing the Southwest Lone Star 1, Arizona 1, American MD-80. I thought there was another one, and the Miss Houston replacements from Massive Unboxing 16, but we'll have some more of those. Also, there will be another one. I don't know if you can see it on my shelf or not. If you see something up there that looks a little interesting, you guys may know what that is at some point later on, but that'll be its own video as well. So lots of awesome things to come. I also believe I have another aircraft that will be its own video. So there will be plenty of individual model unboxings as well. So I hope you guys are excited for those. So plenty of unboxings to come. I really hope you guys are excited for those. I know how much you guys enjoyed those on my channel, and I love going in depth and reviewing and unboxing all those models. So definitely expect more where that came from, because we're definitely going to be having that to entail. So really excited about that as well. Tier list videos, you guys know the drill. I've kind of been alternating Thursdays as of late for the tier list. I may, some weeks maybe 2 in a row, some weeks may alternate, some weeks I may go 2 weeks without it. Honestly, don't know, just depends on what the other videos entail. So, but regardless, very glad to see tier lists going strong. We're still a little bit behind, and that's perfectly fine. I think being behind doesn't hurt us by any means. Obviously, the models are a little bit behind in terms of you guys getting them. It's a little bit behind, but outside of that, it's still pretty thorough. So I may try to catch up. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. But currently with the schedules, it's really weird. So doing our best right now, but expect more tier lists to come, for sure, indeed. Transitioning into one-off videos, we did have a few of those for models, mainly that Gemini just releases what's going on video, but we're gonna have some more of those as well, so be sure to stay on the lookout for those. If you guys have any one-off model video ideas, please let me know. Like I've talked about that video up there, the light, definitely want to talk about that. There's some updated videos that I've thought about, like how to sell rare model, or how to get rare models on eBay, how to build a collection, how to accumulate a 1 to 400 scale collection, and a long list of airport update, or long list, pardon me, of model videos. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. But I definitely have quite a few ideas, so very excited for those as well. So believe it or not, that's pretty much the full model lineup. I don't have it's just lots of progression from what we had in Q4 is the goal. And we're gonna have some different things as well. I do want to touch on this now. I completely forgot to touch on this in airport updates, but probably for the best, because this deserves its own individual section. In the last channel update, I did address the Richmond and San Del Cabo model airport situation. And unfortunately, I'm very disappointed to announce, and I didn't want it to come to this, but ultimately, as of right now, unless if something changes, this is likely what's gonna happen. There's a chance, a slim chance that I'll end up doing this, but I highly doubt that I will. But unfortunately, those 2 airports are not going to happen. And we'll go more into depth about that at a later time. I don't want to completely close the window, because there's a chance that they could end up happening at some point, depending on the college situation. But there's a good chance those are not going to come to fruition. Too clear to air there. Again, it's nothing personal against those airports, nor that I don't want to do them or something like that, but unfortunately due to the logistics of what's going to happen in the future and how long we could do those model airports for and everything in between, it unfortunately likely will not happen. So that's not completely closing the window. There's a chance that those can make a comeback way down the line. So do not completely close the door on that. But just as we stand right now, it's unfortunately not going to happen. Just due to logistical reasons. And if you guys have any further questions about that, you are more than welcome to ask those in the comment section. But due to a combination of logistical factors, they will not be happening. So I'm very sorry to announce that to anybody that was really excited about that. I sincerely apologize. It really breaks my heart as well, because again, I really wanted to do these model airports, but unfortunately, due to the future of what's going on in my personal life and what the content will be, which again, we'll talk about that more in the future. And this will start to make more sense why we're not doing this. I just wanted to clear the air now though, as of right now, that unfortunately due to logistical reasons, it's probably not gonna happen. So, but again, we're not completely closing the door. It's just one of those deals that we're putting on a long hiatus until the time is right. So definitely not impossible, just not right now. So with that being said, we'll transition into a much happier note with real life content, as we have a lot of awesome things to go into here. Very, very excited to talk about this, so let's dive into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is the Dallas and Phoenix day trip. That trip is fully complete. If you'd like to check it out, there are playlists on my channel. Also, to compliment that, I forgot to say this, there's a full 1 to 400 scale model airport updates playlist on my channel, so if you'd like to check that out, please do. Over 240 airport updates now on my channel, which is crazy, but I'm super happy with that lineup, so feel free to check those out. And then the full Dallas and Phoenix day trip that entails of 23 videos from the beginning of the trip till the end of the trip. And we have a full video with all the videos in it. We have conclusion, arrival vlogs, everything in between, trip reports, in-flight videos. I mean, everything's there. So that trip's fully complete, so please check it out. If you haven't got to watch it, feel free to binge watch it. I know a lot of people like Yellowstone and shows like that. I'm personally an aviation guy, so if you're looking for a trip to binge watch, do the Dallas and Phoenix day trip. If you just put it on a second monitor while you're working on something else, or put it on while exercising or something like that, and just want to listen to the audio, feel free. I'd really appreciate it. So feel free to binge watch that if you haven't got a chance. There's a lot of great videos in there. It was so much fun. So feel free to check it out. I would really appreciate it. So that trip's fully complete. Was really happy with it. And yeah, it's fully concluded. I don't know if there'll be anything else in terms of content for it. I was really happy with how all the content came out. I'm not gonna lie, I was really happy with how it came out. It was everything that I hoped that it would be. It lived up to it. And I know a lot of you guys missed those in-flight videos, so feel free to check those out as well. But honestly, I was really happy with how that trip came out. So closing the door there, the spotting for that trip will be coming at a later time on Instagram, so stay on the lookout for that. But for the moment, the content is fully complete. So hope you guys enjoyed that trip. It was a bunch of fun, and with all endings of a trip, that means another trip's going to begin, which will transition us into our next trip that will be starting very soon. That's going to be the Daytona Beach and the Florida trip content, which I'm really excited about from that trip back in July. So last July, if you guys did not know, I took a trip with my family from here in Tulsa to Daytona Beach. It was a bunch of fun, and unfortunately it didn't go the best. I was really sick during the whole process, and there was some miscues, but there was a ton of great moments. We had a bunch of great spotting. We had a lot of awesome videos that were so much fun to film. We had 4 amazing trip reports, some of the most unique flights I've ever took, between weather, aircraft situation, being sick, and everything in between. There was a lot of context to that trip, so I really hope you guys are excited for that. That will be coming starting in January. I did mention in the previous channel update I was planning on that being December. I decided to take December as a transitioning month simply because there was a lot going on, and I just wanted to get prepared, even though I'll be honest, I haven't edited any of that yet, but that's because I just got the new computer, so don't worry about that. But that content will be coming, so I really hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. We're going to start with the intro blog at Tulsa International Airport from July 22nd, 2021, and we're just going to start progressing and building. So really excited for it. January we'll cover the first leg on the 738 from Tulsa to Dallas, and February we'll cover the first CRJ 900 flight from Dallas to Daytona Beach. Then we'll have March, which will cover the return leg from Daytona Beach back to Dallas-Fort Worth. And then as long as everything goes according to plan, in April we'll have, or that goes for all the content, in April we'll have the leg from Dallas to Tulsa in 737-800, and then I'll likely take May as potentially a transitioning month depending on what's going on. So really good lineup right there. Really hope to do some sort of day trip in the spring, very similar to what I did last year. Even if it's just like a Dallas day trip spotting, or I've thought about a lot of different things. I still have a ton of Breeze credit that needs to be used. I still have a huge Delta voucher as well, and I also have American vouchers, so I have a lot of potential. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Currently going for the overall best experience is my criteria, if you guys are wondering. So that would include, don't want my microphone to go off, sorry about that. That would include best aircraft fits, good layovers, and fun airports and everything in between. Really want to get something in with the Delta 717. I really want to fly in Delta 717. Also Delta 757s and 767s, that would be a bunch of fun as well. Probably gonna hold on American for a little bit, simply because I've flown them 8 times in a row, and it's nothing against American. I just think that getting some variety would be the best. Even though I do have those vouchers, maybe I'll incorporate them into something. I also really want to fly Southwest and United. Southwest I haven't flown in about 7 years now, and United I haven't flown at all, so I'd really like to try those. In Delta it's been a little bit, so really hopeful to get those underway. So I'll keep you guys informed on the status, but just want to feel a little bit better and that sort of thing before I completely go all in on that and get back on a full routine. So but yeah, very happy with the trips, and those are going really well. So in Q1 and then proceeding in the Q2, we'll have the Florida trip. So I really hope you guys are excited for it, and it's a bunch of fun. Even though, you know, the aircraft are fairly simple, it is a really good trip. So I really hope you guys are excited for that. So that's going to be absolutely awesome. Spotting vlogs, I have started editing the next one. I'm sorry that it took so long. I also mentioned, pretty similar to Storyline, that I really wanted to get those going sometime in Q4, and I failed at that, so I apologize. But my goal is to have those coming out once a month at some point. I also have some mini ones from Stillwater that will also be coming out as well, catching the American 145. I have 2 of those as of right now, so do expect those to be coming as well. Very excited about those, and they're pretty good small little videos, so I hope you guys are excited for that. Sorry, I cannot keep these straight. That's much better, I think. But regardless, very happy to say that those are coming, and I'm very excited about that. The next thing I would like to talk about is the student pilot life. This is where I want to get more in depth about my professional pilot beginning of the career and everything like that. I mentioned in that video that I really wanted to start making some pilot life content, and I don't know what kind of form that we'll end up doing it in. I've thought about GoPro stuff. Obviously I need to talk to my flight company before I even think about recording and things like that, but we can definitely do some narration stuff and things along the lines of that. So really hope you guys are excited for that. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that video the other day as well, but more of that's going to be coming. I really hope you guys are excited for it. Going to be a bunch of fun, and I'm really excited for what's to come on that behalf. So that's going to be really good, and I'm really excited for that as well. Alrighty guys, my apologies on that. Sorry, camera died. It's kind of tough to go. My content's much longer than the average, so I apologize about that. But really excited to transition into some pilot life content and have some of that flowing on the channel. I don't think it's going to quite be a weekly thing yet, and I'll talk about that more in the future. But I do think that we're going to have some content probably around the range of once to twice a month. So I really hope you guys are excited for that. I'm going to be taking you guys along with me on the journey of what it's like to be a student pilot. So I really hope you guys are excited for that. If you guys are looking for any particular videos, how to manage your time, best studying methods, how to get the hang of flying, or that's kind of general. How about more like best ways to improve your flying, or things like that, or my experience, that sort of thing, please let me know in the comment section. I would really appreciate the feedback and what you guys like to see on that behalf. So really excited for that. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome, and definitely a transitioning time, but I'm really pleased with the results of flying to this point. I've been really enjoying it, so I hope you guys have been enjoying watching it as well. So that's been going really good, and I'm sorry I can't get these lined up nicely, but regardless, really happy with the progression of that, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. So transitioning into the next topic, we have the one-offs category for these real life videos, and we didn't have a ton of them, I don't think, over the course of Q4. I do hope to do some more news videos and things like that. There hasn't been anything just monumental that I've really wanted to cover, but there's been good stuff. So you guys, if you guys would like to see that, let me know and I can definitely make that happen. But I hope if there's something that comes up, I'll definitely be talking about it. But for the most part, it's been a little bit quieter, but still going pretty strong. So, but AS Aviation for news, that's the place to be. So, but still going really well. Been really happy with it. So. Yeah, real life going really strong. Definitely expect some pilot life stuff to come. I'm not sure the format, but that's kind of one of those things we'll integrate. And to complement that, obviously, Daytona Beach trip is going to start in terms of real life content, and then spotting vlogs also to come as well with the Stillwater stuff and the Tulsa stuff, of course, as we know. So be on the lookout for that. Potentially some contrail spotting and things like that. That also may be coming. And then I brought my other paper because I had a good list on here. Fleet by Thai or Fleet Airlines, GA, military, all that sort of thing. That's all still in the cards potentially. So be sure to stay on the lookout for that because I'm really excited on that behalf. That's going to be absolutely awesome. So with that being said, we're going to transition into the other aviation section, and we do have some really good stuff here. So I hope you guys are excited to hear about it. The first thing to talk about is flight simulators. This is a game changer. So first and foremost, let me just address, I haven't been a huge flight simulator person as of late, mainly just because of how much content I've been grinding on the other spectrums, but I've just been so busy and it's hard to sit down and make some solid flight simulator content. And the other thing, I'm just not the most knowledgeable in terms of flying, at least at the previously. But now that I am getting into flying and this piece of hardware is gonna make a huge difference. X-Plane content is definitely going to be coming. I got it fully installed, very excited. So really, we were grinding really hard with flight sim content previously on FSX, if you guys don't remember or weren't here. Back pre-pandemic, we were going really strong with live streams and even into the pandemic a little bit, but unfortunately, due to not having the adequate hardware for flight simulators and also not having the adequate internet, I decided to end the live stream series, and since flight simulator content has not been very present around my channel. However, with the addition of this piece of hardware, there's definitely going to be some content to come. I haven't decided if I'm going to do full flights, montages, what I'll do yet, but I definitely have some plans. Live streaming is not out of the question. The internet has been better. I can also use my mobile hotspot now, which I don't believe I had previously. So there's definitely some options in terms of live streaming X-Plane flights. So I'm thinking of doing a hybrid between GA aircraft and commercial aircraft, because the problem is I can't adequately fly commercial aircraft as we speak at this current time because I just don't know. I need to learn all the proper checklist and everything to make those operate properly. GA, I'm a lot more familiar with because I do it on a regular basis now. I have the checklist, and we fly Piper Warrior, as you guys may have saw in that previous video. So I am planning to get the Just Flight Piper Warrior 2 for X-Plane 11, and I also will be flying the Cessna 2. So I'm planning on doing a hybrid, and that's kind of also going to correlate into the student life content. We'll kind of have a hybrid format, and that potentially could fill the void of not being able to film there regularly. That's also a possibility. I'm sorry about the light, guys. It's not very good, but that also could potentially fill the void. So definitely be on the lookout for that. That is definitely a possibility. So I really hope you guys are excited for the flight simulator content. Again, if you guys like to see something particular, let me know. We could do landing compilations or hardest approaches, or how to do this, how to do that, and that sort of thing. Again, it's not my spot of expertise, but I do want to have some fun with it and also learn in the process, make it an educational deal, or yeah, kind of an educational experience, if you will. So man, I hope the enhancing on the video editor for the lighting is helpful because it's really bad. There's some dark clouds out there. So my apologies there, but really excited for that. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. Really excited to get the flight simulator grind back going. I'm definitely going to be taking some time to get the grind going. So really hope you guys are excited for that. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Really excited for it. Again, I'm not sure the particular format. We may just go with the flow and give it our best shot at everything, but there's definitely some fun things to come, and really excited to have some proper knowledge, at least on the GA side of things. Commercial, we're still a ways away from, but GA is definitely possible. And then having something that's not going to lag on it. I mean, I already played a little bit of, or had a little bit of X-Plane on here earlier today. dang, this thing does not lag. Let me tell you, it is an absolute facility. So very, very happy with this. It's going absolutely awesome. So Hexplane 11 definitely going to come. Infinite Flight maybe, probably not though since we have this, but we'll figure it out. But definitely expect some stuff to come. Complementing that, memorabilia is also going to be a grind. I have had some additional things, wink winks. So we're definitely going to be doing some memorabilia content. Also planning to buy more things. I just haven't got a chance to and haven't found anything that's great, that's made or sparked my interest crazily, if that makes any sense. But MD80 memorabilia video for American, that's definitely going to happen. We'll have a bunch of content to come on that behalf. So hope you guys are excited for that. That's definitely going to be coming as well. Live streams, very glad to get them kind of reestablished, but I want to get the, like I was mentioning, potentially X-Plane streams and also talking streams and just in general. I've also thought about doing quizzes live. That's been another thought. So the only problem is by that point in the day, I'm usually really tired in the evenings. So I'm just ready to kind of chill out and that sort of thing. But hopefully at least like, you know, twice a month or something, we'll be able to do some live streams and that sort of thing. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Alrighty, so my apologies about that. And let me actually turn the brightness up on here. That will give us a little bit of additional light. Man, it's been really rough in terms of lighting today. But really, really excited for what's to come. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So I hope you guys are excited for it. Lost my spot. Live streams. Definitely going to be coming. So I hope you guys are excited for them. They're going to be absolutely awesome. Really, really pumped for what's to come on that behalf. So I hope you guys are excited for that. The next category, this one is a additional category. I was briefly mentioned last time, but we've had some huge upgrades, so it's its own section now. It's equipment upgrades, which I'm really excited to talk about. And now we're gonna be talking about the MacBook Pro 14-inch more in depth. So the new setup, we're really, really excited. So for Christmas, I was gifted in preparation of college and also after 3 years of heavily utilizing the Acer Nitro 5, I have upgraded to the MacBook Pro 14-inch 2021 model. This thing is an absolute facility. It has the M1 Pro chip in it. I think it's 8 cores and like 14. I'm not the best on specs, let's just say it that way. Actually, I think I can probably pull them up real quick, so let me see if I can do that. 14-inch 2021, 16 gigs of RAM. It doesn't say anything else on the overview page, but you guys know the drill. This thing's an absolute facility, long story short. No lag. It's been very, very, very pleased with it. It's been a little bit of a transitioning period because as you guys know, I have never used Mac OS permanently before. So there's been a couple things that have been transitioning. For instance, getting used to Finder. I'm much more used to File Explorer, so finding all of the particular elements in Finder have been a little bit different. Currently over there on the Acer, my new hard drive that I got, the 12 terabyte one, I had to format that to be cross-compatible with Windows and Mac. I didn't know that you had to do that, but I have got that fixed, and now I'm just getting everything moved over onto that, so that's getting fixed up. And then I got some new things as well. USB-C adapter. I'm kind of cheating with the Nitro 5. You guys can probably barely see it, but there's my big adapter over here. But I've been grinding with adapters, new USB-C hub, or 3.0 hubs. They're actually not USB-C. I probably should have did that. Oh well, whatever. The new hard drive, carrying cases, screen protectors, different things like that to get this thing all prepared in my setup, and it's been really, really good. So really, really glad. I will probably do a full video on it. I'm trying to decide if I want to complement that with the room tour, so let me guys know if you'd like to see an updated room tour. To be quite honest, it hasn't changed any, and it's a lot messier than what previously was. We have model boxes hanging out all around. You know what, I'll just insert this picture. Thanks to AirDrop because it's so easy, but let me just take a picture here to show you guys how messy it is right now as I record this, as we speak. It is so bad. So my apologies there, but hey, AirDrop's probably my favorite feature by far, man. AirDrop is so nice. I can literally import a 20-minute video from my phone within like 2 minutes compared to using the cord on the Windows or what was the other thing that I was using? Photo transfer app, that's what it was. So AirDrop's an absolute facility, but really, really happy with the progression. I think it's going really well. So really, really happy with this unit. We'll talk about it more in the setup video or something along those lines. But yeah, really, really happy with the progression here. And then also the Acer Nitro 5 is going to be an awesome secondary unit on the table to complement everything. So really, really happy with that. This is going to be improving the channel so much. Currently started with iMovie. for the most part, it's
What's
really,
going on, everybody?
disregard that. I didn't mean to. I was just looking around on content. But the iMovie was pretty good. There's a couple limitations I'm not a huge fan of, but there's some additional compliments that make up for it. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna grind out iMovie or if I'm gonna move over to. I actually still have license to Photoshop Elements' video editor complement, which is Premiere Elements. So I may try Premiere Elements. I haven't decided yet. I probably will stay off Shotcut. It was a fun ride, Shotcut, but I think that tomorrow's video is the last one that's going to be edited using Shotcut, or sorry, the video that I post on Tuesday. So, but really excited. I'm very happy with it once again, and it's going to provide so many new opportunities for the channel. So I hope you guys are excited for it. Once again, I'm so sorry about the lighting. It is hot garbage. But we're doing our best, so I really hope you guys are enjoying the content. I can't thank you guys enough. It's been an absolute pleasure, and the computer's making a huge difference. But once again, new setup. We'll see what happens in terms of the MacBook. And yeah, setup video probably gonna come, and then I'll probably hold off on the room tour. Unless you guys would like to see it again, then we can do it again. But again, there hasn't been a ton of changes. So probably just a setup tour, go full in depth about my setup and show you guys what I'm using, because it's gonna be permanent and huge for the channel. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Transitioning into the high school and college, I'm not gonna go too much more in depth. This video is really long and I don't want to waste too much more time on this, because this will be addressed in more videos in the future. But at high school and college, more videos to come. There may be a little bit different, but we're gonna have a lot of content to come, so I really hope you guys are excited for it. Yeah, I'm not trying to expedite, but the lighting is so bad. So, but I'm gonna do my best here to make it quality. So, yes, 2022 through high school here. Gonna make it the absolute best that we can. I really hope you guys are excited for it. It's gonna be really good, despite, you know, there may be some change and there's gonna be some different things, and we may not be able to do everything that we previously did. But I really hope that's gonna be good. So I hope you guys are excited for it. It's gonna be really good. Transitioning into college, there's gonna be a lot of content about the future. So I hope you guys are staying tuned for that. We'll go much more in detail about what's to come and the full detailing of all that. So hope you guys are bearing with me there. That will be on the way, and we'll go much more in depth about the full situation. Probably will wait till we decide on a college and all that fun stuff to go more in depth about that, but there will be some change, so I hope you guys are open to that. But I can't thank you guys enough for staying patient with me and everything. There's been a lot going on, so I really appreciate it, guys. So thank you guys so much on that behalf. Yeah, the future, once again, just more of the same. Hope you guys are excited for it. There's going to be some change, but I think it's going to be pretty good. And nothing's going to be ending or anything. It's just going to be a little bit different. So hope you guys are open to that and all that sort of thing. Transitioning into the etch to sections, be sure to check me out on social media if you like to. Instagram, I'm going strong, Redriveraviation, and then Twitter, the official RA. So feel free to check me out on Twitter as well. Retweeting a lot of stuff on there and going strong. So feel free to check me out on Twitter. I would appreciate that. I just cannot thank you guys enough for all the support on my channel. I really hope you guys have enjoyed all the content. There's going to be so much more to come, and maybe a little bit different, but we'll talk about that more in the future. So I hope you guys are excited for that. So thank you guys so much for all the support on that behalf. And then please let me know what you guys would like to see in the future. I'd really appreciate that. Obviously, we got a lot of content going on as it is, but I'm open to experimenting and doing different things. I mentioned this in the last channel update, might as well mention it again. I know I have a lot of questions about requested updates. Those aren't necessarily my forte, but I've thought about trying them, so maybe we will. Probably not, but we'll see. And hopefully some more collab videos and different things to come as well. Definitely putting that on the goals list, so I hope you guys are excited for that. And there'll be a lot of awesome things. There's a lot of things behind the scenes right now in the works. So I really hope you guys are excited for that part of me. But lots of changes, but they're all going to be of benefit to the channel, so I really hope you guys are excited for those. And I'm really excited for what's to come. So, man, lots to come. Sorry that I kind of abruptly expedited the end of this video, but I don't want you guys to have to stare at this all day. But if you made it through this whole video, I can't thank you enough. It was really long, and I apologize about that in advance. But there's a lot to go into, and I'm really excited for what's to come. It's mainly just more progression for this quarter, and then what's going to be happening. Student pilot content's definitely going to be an addition, along with flight simulators and live streams. Those are kind of the big three right now to complement everything that we're doing. So lots to come. I really hope you guys are excited for it. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. We have a bunch planned for 2022, as we'll be going into in the upcoming video. And once again, really excited for it. Just wanted to keep this video as the normal channel update, and then we'll be going into the full details about 2021 and going into 2022. I about said 2020, but man, we're just moving and grooving, doing our thing, and I can't thank you guys enough for all the support. It means the absolute world to me, and I'm really excited for what's to come. So with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry that it wasn't probably the absolute best video, but it was mainly the lighting that screwed me up. But we're going to keep doing our best. I really hope you guys are excited for what's to come. Cannot thank you guys enough for all of the support. I really appreciate it, and I'm so excited for what's to come. So with all that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love, and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon, as Redriveraviation is signing off.